Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear my voice very clearly. Now, in the event of the waiting for the link for AS registration tomorrow, I want us to go over the estimations and projections of profit from whatever capital amount you are going to be coming in with, right? As you all know, this is one of the biggest crypto arbitrage business that the global community have been waiting for. People from all over the world, talk about Australia, America, talk about Nigeria, China, especially also people from India, right? A lot of people are very excited about this technology. This is currently one of the Telegram platform. There's over 15,000 plus people here, and the closed backup group, there were about 25,000 people there. So you can see how massively a lot of people are waiting. There is a lot of prospect here, guys. It's not something I can even begin to explain with my mouth. You need to experience this thing yourself. If anybody is telling you crap about arbitrage trading, just know that the person doesn't know what he or she is talking about. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that the person doesn't even know that they don't know what they're talking about. So it's one thing to not know what you're talking about, and another thing to not even know that you don't know what you're talking about. So that's the worst kind of ignorance. So let us go over to the calculator sites and do some little catch up on what we have done before. So now I'm going to my browser. Let me use Chrome. And alright, let me use Chrome. So what you need to type here when you come to this calculator site, you type www.thecalculatorsite.com. You can see it over here, www.thecalculatorsite.com. You open it, and of course you wait for it to load. And when it loads up, right, this is the calculator site. This is what you're looking for. We're looking for the compounding interest. So you click on this first one, and the compounding interest area opens up. Now the next place you need to click right up is on the daily compounding interest, right? So you click on the daily, you change it to dollar. It's already on dollar anyways. You click this place, it's already on dollar. You change it to this, right? Change to daily compounding interest. So that's it. So let's assume that you're going to be starting with $20. You come here to this first place and type $20. Now we're going to run with $20 for 2.2%. Just type 2.2 and leave it on daily, and then month, just 1 month on the 2.2%. Then you scroll down right here and click on this calculate. You can see what I'm showing you here. You click on this calculate, and it will give you your results. Now your $20 have made you extra almost another $20 in just 1 month, compounding for 1 month. Now remember, the following month is going to be 5% all through, because I believe by the time you trade for 1 month, they would have been done with the coding of the 5% ORI, right? So you are going to be getting 25% from the following month. So what you need to do is to copy this amount, which is $30, and then let's go over it again. For you remove this $20 and put this $30 that you got in compounding for 1 month, and then you change it to 5. You change this 1 month area to, let's say, let's do 4 months, let's do a 3 month extra. So you go down and click on the calculate. You can see what that gives you in 4 months. $3.2 thousand. That's roughly 2.5 million or 2.2 million naira, 2.2 million naira in naira, right? So that is what you get with $20 in 3 months. In 3 months on 5% from the second month, right? 3 months from the second month, and then the first month, which is 1 month, on $2.2. I mean on 2.2%. Put together 4 months, and you get this amount of return with your $20, right? So this is how to use this calculator site. Let me blow your mind. Let's use something like $100. Let's use $100 for 1 month, and then for 2.2% for 1 month. That's $100, and you did the math. So this is what you're getting in 1 month with 2.2%. Now let's use this amount, this $184, right? Put it back to this place where there is $100, right? And then change this to 5% and make it extra 3 months with this. Yeah, this is what you get in 3 months. I mean in 4 months, $14,000. This is roughly around this is roughly around 9 million naira, 9 point something million, or up to 10 million, right? Roughly around 9 point something million in naira. You can go and do the math yourself. Just calculate 760 or 750 naira times 14 million, or times 14.915 million, right? Times 14 million. Just do the math yourself. I don't want this video to be long anyways. Just a little recap of what we've done before, using the current percentage, using the current ORI percentage, right? So now you have seen what exactly we are dealing with in the AS system. Now, so a lot of people believe that this is impossible. A lot of people think, wow, I mean, how can this be, right? This high-tech technology. I was listening to CZ of BINANCE in a documentary, in a TV show, where he was talking about the potentials of the metaverse. He said something very amazing. He said that the metaverse has not even started, and what we are seeing right now in terms of technology, in terms of robotics, is the tip of the iceberg. It's like the tip of the iceberg, that by the time the full scale is out, that even surgery and diagnostics will be possible with metaverse, like remote surgery, remote diagnostics. And I was asking myself, how is this possible? I mean, we have seen things we didn't believe was possible before come to reality. So these days I don't doubt anything anymore. I don't doubt technology anymore, right? So this is some of the technologies that have been put together: ASI, HFT, microchip server in the AF system. These three has not been combined together for arbitrage trading. For the very first time, someone from Africa, a company from Africa, is building this up, right? So in order not to make this video too long, we have done the $100 calculation. We have done the $20 calculation for 4 months. We have also, let's do $50, so that everybody will actually see what it is that they stand to benefit from their capital. That's if you are not a happy clappy cash person that want to go and withdraw your money within a short period of time, or keep withdrawing until it's finished. So that's why we are also recommending the strategy of you having 2 accounts. You can use your long-term account, just deposit like $20 inside of it, or use your long-term account, deposit like $50 inside of it, and another $100 for your withdrawal account, the one you'll be using for your daily keep up, for weekly withdrawal, or for monthly withdrawal, and you leave the other one for compounding for like up to 1 year and straight 6 months without touching a dime inside the account. This is what we're recommending from the Mentorship Planet, right? Or by the Tech Rise Africa. This is what we are recommending for you to be able to do 2 accounts. But if you're not able to do that, ensure that if you're registering just 1 account with at least $20, $50, $100, ensure that you're going to compound for up to 4 months without touching a dime. This is very crucial. That compounding is very crucial. If you cannot compound because you are withdrawing, of course, if you are withdrawing, that compounding will not be anything. It won't add up much because you are withdrawing what should be added up into your capital to give you more better profit the following day. So don't do that. Don't be caught in that temptation of trying to withdraw. At least for good 4 months, nothing should come out of your account. At least, I mean at least though. But at most, for myself, I would do like 6 straight months to 1 year. 6 straight months to 1 year without touching a dime, right? So let's go and do for $50 with 2.2% in a month, just 1 month, and you scroll down and click on the calculate. This is how to use the calculator site. Now with that $50, you are getting $89 in a month. Then you copy this amount right here and go and change this area of $50 to put that $99.16, and then change this place to 5% and change this one to 3 months, right? And then you click on calculate. You can see just half of what we got using $100. That's 7.9 million here, almost $8,000, right? Almost $8,000. This is roughly around 4 point something million. No, it's more than that. But anyways, go and do your math. You can use 760 times 7, so that's $7,000 or $7,900 or $8,000, and see what it's going to give you in naira, and you'll be shocked. This will only be possible if you can compound. This will only, just like they say, even Binance have always made very, very clear, if you want to make money in crypto, you need to be a strong holder. If you're looking for quick money, there's one of his recent posts where he said, if you're looking for quick money, don't touch crypto. But if you can wait, you can beat poverty forever. Like the amount of money that will be flowing in you, imagine how much that has been used, that has been spent in building AAS by one person. Over almost 2 billion in naira has been spent in coding, in buying softwares, for AAS. We have seen the documentary, we have seen the script, we have seen the payment of buying of these softwares. Not that someone told us. By one man. This is crypto money. This is money he has made in crypto for over 10 years of crypto business, holding coins, building in forex trading, in online business, especially in crypto storing. This is the money he's withdrawing and using now to build another platform that will stand the test of time, that will probably give Africa the glory of a place you can come and do business and it is real. But if you can't hold, forget it. If you're one of these people, you register today, I mean you buy coin of 10,000 today, or 20,000 or 50,000 today, and you are crying to withdraw it the following month or next week. In fact, some people, before they even buy, they're already asking where can they withdraw. Stupid. That's a stupid notion, because it doesn't work like that. I can tell you that Jason, Michael, or any other person I have shown you that have been massively successful in cryptocurrency, even this young girl that recently making rounds in the internet that built a mansion, just around 25 to 20, I think between 20, 28 to 27 years old woman. She's not even married. She calls herself by Bitcoin Queen. I can tell you she didn't put money in crypto yesterday and withdraw it the following day. It takes time. You compound. You leave your money to grow. But a lot of happy clappy cash people, there's all these paper hands. All they want is just withdraw, and they want to withdraw to cash. Not even on that cryptocurrency that has a growth potential and keep it there. They want to withdraw to cash, take it back to their bank and waste the money again, and remain the same place that they want to get away from. So don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself. If you can't have advice to give yourself, take advice from another person who is not deceiving you. Anybody who is telling you to compound for at least 4 months so that you have something tangible, to use and invest more, to use and make more huge plans for the future. The person is not wicked. The person is not deceiving you. At the end of the day, if you withdraw the money in 4 months or in 6 months or in 1 year, it will never enter my wallet. It is your own. So why can't you just kill that patient, even if you are hungry during this process of compounding? I mean, stay hungry. I've been hungry before. Manage it. 4 months will not kill you. 5 months, 1 year next will not kill you. And by this time in December, you'll be basking in glory. All of us will be here to thank God. Probably we'll have a house party for the entire Mentorship Planet, community. For the entire group, we'll have a party somewhere. Everybody will be, invited to one particular location, and we all come there and celebrate the huge success that we got from patience and building. But for a lot of people, this is not it. So be one of those people that will be congratulated. Be celebrated for something. Once in a while, we have been given the opportunity now to have this thing be done. So let's do it. Let's go and do it. Do what you have to do to raise this money to register. Try something. Do something. Right? So I think that's about it with this. So now you see what you're getting with $50 for 4 months. With $50 for 4 months, I believe by the following month, the 5% would have been implemented, and we can start with the 5%, which is that why we're doing 5% for 3 months and then 2.2% for 4 months. But for example, let us do $5,500 for 1 month. Sorry, for 2.2, and then for 1 month. Let's scroll down and click on calculate. You can see what you're getting. Extra almost another $500 for 1 month. So it's $989, $989.63. So let's copy this thing right now, or you can simply type it. If you don't know how to do copy and paste, you can simply come over to this first place and type it in, or paste it, and then change this percentage to 5%, and then change it to 3 months. We're not doing 3 months, right? We can decide to do 9 months. We can decide to do what we're going to come back to do more. So we do 3 months again and see what it gets us. You can see $79,000. This thing can buy you a small house and a car, and start up that company, that business. You can go into real estate business, right? From this, just with your $500 profit. I know that if you have not made this type of money before, you have not even come close to making it, or you're not even connected to people that are making this type of money, it is hard to believe. You don't have a link, you don't have a relationship with people who are making this type of money. It is hard to even picture the possibility of yourself having suffered for too long and where you are currently. It's hard to believe, but you have to believe it. If you don't, it will never come to pass. Because if you don't believe it, you will not even put in the effort that requires for you to make it happen. So first of all is to believe, see yourself having this type of money, and then putting in what you need to do to put in to make it come through. This is it. That's how it works, right? So, but let's imagine with $20. Let's go back to $20 because that is the first minimum. Let's go back to $20 for 1 month again. Let's redo it for 2.2, and then for another 1 month. You can see what we usually got from that. But let's assume now we do it again for another um, 3 months. That's 4 months altogether for 5%, right? For 5%, you change this one. Let me point at what I'm doing so that you will know exactly what to do. You change it, you put the amount here, you put the 5% here. After calculating with 2.2, you type 3 here, right? You type 3 here, and then you scroll down. And click this place, right, to do the math for you. So like we said, like we did before, you are getting around $3.170 in 4 months of your with your $20 capital without placing withdrawal. We are doing this without you placing withdrawal, right? For 4 months you can do that. If you know you can't do this, you can, and what you have up to $40, you can create 2 accounts. Use one for like 1 year, 6 month compounding, and you can be withdrawing in the other one to keep up, to keep up the pay your bills, pay your expenses. Remember, the big vision for myself is to spend this money helping people. Eventually, when we get it this big as we are planning it, with other things that we're going to be introduced. This is not the only business but we want to actually run with this first one and see how far it goes. See what we can raise from that before we start introducing other legitimate things you can venture into. How to get into real estate, how to get into the USA stock market, how to get into a lot of other ways, how to get into this metaverse, business, many things in the crypto space, many things, many technologies rising up that we need to take advantage of to be the first people to position ourselves before every other person. When this industry goes boom, you are the first adopters. And my brother, my sisters, where you find yourself, even your eye no go fit believe am. So stay calm, do what you need to do for this first one, and let's go. As long as you're in this group, you can't walk out of it, unless you are not these people that always turn their back on everything. Even when you count them in, they will count themselves out. So at the end of the day, some people must be salary earners. That is the fact. Some people must be gatekeepers. Some people must hawk in the streets. No matter how much we scream and shout, everybody can't make this money. Some people must push wheelbarrow. Some people must be bricklayers. Of course, there has to be bricklayers for me to build my house, Abby. Some people must be house help. That's just about it. That's it, man. That's life. But not me, not my family. So who are you going to be? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Who are you going to be in this journey of wealth creation? So let's go over to the massive now. In 4 months with $20, this is what we have realized. Imagine if we do this calculation with $50, $100, $300. You can do the math with $300, $400, $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000 based on what you have in hand, based on what you want to invest. We copy this amount and then we go and change it to the same 5%, and we change it to put the main amount we realized in 4 months into this first principal amount, and then it is daily, so leave it on daily because it's going to be on daily because you have already selected daily compounding interest from here. So now you go here and change this place to, now 3 months plus 6 months is how much? That is 9 months, pa. Now let's do 1 year. Let's do 6 months first. 3 months plus 3 months. Right, so now we are going to do 6 months with this amount of money. That's another 3 months again. Another 3 months again with this amount of money. Oh, Kotoriba. Even my own mind self don't shake. My brothers and sisters, this is just another 3 months on 5% with how much? 3,000 $3,000. Let's just call it $3,000, or we pronounce everything $3,170.28. In another 3 months, that is 6 months, compounding this whole thing. In 6 months, this is what you realize: $255,000. I want to stop here because I know that if you have a small mind, you can't believe this. If you don't have even connection with people who have this amount of money, if you're not that exposed, if you're not that outgoing, if you're not that connected, if you have been in Shege for a long time now, it is possible that you won't believe this. But I want you to believe it for yourself, not for me, for the good of your life. Because if you don't, this cannot come to pass. If you believe it can, you work towards it, it will happen. If you believe you can't, you are right, you can't. That is just how the mind works. Conceive it, work towards it, and it will happen. If you don't want it, you don't believe it, it will never happen. So I'm going to stop here. You can compound. Let's assume now Jesus Christ. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Now, with $20 I don't want to use like $100 to do this thing, because make person no go faint or collapse with 1 month, right? Let me go and use this amount. Let me go and use this amount. $5 and compound for 11 months. That is 1 year. Brothers and sisters, I drop my phone now before I click the calculate button. Now, so 1 month plus 11 months, that is 12 months. That's complete 1 year. Let's go and click the calculator. Oh Jesus. At 5% for 365 days. 365 days, right? Let's go. You can see the whole picture here. Now you can see the whole picture here. You can see the whole picture here. Why is this video disturbing me now? Now you can see the whole picture here. For 365 days at 5%, ending on November 2023. If that is initial deposit, is how much? This is the amount. This last place I'm pointing is the amount you realized with your 2.2% compounding interest. That's for that $20 capital for just 1 month. And then we use this $39.77 to compound for how much? For 11 complete months without placing a single withdrawal. So that's why I'm telling you, you can create two. I've done this calculation before. Other people have done it. Okay, that's why I'm telling you. my mouth is shaking. Oh, Bara Jesus. My people will say, "Brother of Jesus in my place." Oh, Bara Jesus. So okay, joke apart, because I know a lot of people are going to be watching this video. I'm going to actually be uploading it on social media and then on my YouTube channel. So I want to be as international as possible, so that this doesn't strike people as a joke. If you don't believe this, it will never happen for you. That's the problem, because you won't put in the work, you won't put in the patience, so it will never happen. So you have seen. Let us scroll down and show you the earning countdown. Right? Let us scroll down and show you the earning countdown. The earning countdown. Right? Look, this is it. This is the earning countdown from December 2022, right? From December 2022 months to January, February, March, April, May. This is the countdown. So this thing is actually a very smart tech that calculates the whole damn thing for you. I mean, guys, we are talking about 492 billion $579,223.41,000. Okay, let me not use 449 billion. Let me just use $1 billion for 1 year. I don't want to go and use the phone to do calculator to do the maths in your local currency, because my phone might explode. If I use this amount, if I copy this amount right here, right, copy this amount and go and do the calculator in my calculator with my phone might explode. So I'm not going to even try it. You can go and try it to your phone. If your phone still remains stable after that, good and fine. But this is what the percentage you have earned, right? This is the amount of the percentage you have earned for that whole 1 year without touching your money. This is why I'm recommending the two account option. You can deposit just $20 in that one account and be sure you will never touch it for 1 year, or at least 6 months. 6 months or 5 months is good enough. 5 months, 5 1 year, 5 months or 1 year, 5 months or 1 year with $20. Now, if you can get half of this money in 6 months, guys, okay, let's go and do 6 months. So let's go and do 6 months with this amount of money, with that extra 5 months. Abi, extra 5 months. Let us see what happens. You can see it's too small. It's too small, because the magic of compounding interest is that every of your profit and your capital goes into the next day. It is calculated on what you currently have in your balance, not what your former balance was. Your next profit is depending on what your yesterday capital and profit gave you. So you can see, you do this for 6 months, this is what you get. Still very, very good. So, but let's use this amount of money right now. And go again and try. Sorry. What's going on? And try for the next, for another 6 months. So we are completing it now for another 6 months. So extra 6 months, right? We have done 1 month, 5 months, and then we're doing extra 6 months. That is 1 year. Let's see if it gives us exactly the same thing. You can see the same amount, right, that we got before. You can see it yourself here. The same amount that we got before, 440 something billion dollar plus. 1 2. Okay, this is not billion. I'm sorry, I was calculating this. Okay, this is, imagine if you just got 446 million dollar in a year. 446 million dollar in a year. It's not billion, guys. I was mistaking this amount. This 0.51. So what we are counting here is this one. What we're counting here now, let's count it so that you will see what I'm calculating. We're counting 1 2, right, 3. 1 2 3. This one is extra, it's not inclusive, right? It's not inclusive. So that is it, guys. Impossibly in the mind of people who has impossibility in their dictionary, but not me. With your $20, this is what you do in 1 year. Just to finish this thing up, let me go and do the maths with my calculator. Where is my calculator now? Let me use 750. I know that the amount of dollar will be more than 750 by the end of 2023 anyways. So let me do times 4. Let me just do 4. Let me not add the extra amount on top. Let me just do 4 million. Let me do 400 million. That's 400 million. You see, say my calculator no fit carry am. That's because the amount went into billions of naira. You can see what is giving me here. You can see what it's giving me. So it went into billions. It went into billions of naira. Now I want you to think about something. For only 10 years of crypto business by Jason Michael, he's using almost 2 billion to build this system. That is because this is real. This can happen. I'm just using him as an example as a Nigerian that there are many other Nigerians such as Michael Ani, the Bitcoin Lord, the one that went to battle in court with EFCC, later won, and they gave him all his property back. All right, there's a young guy that's not even up to 30 years old, I think, a young guy. So these are Nigerians. I'm just mentioning a few names that I can remember. But use example the CEO of this company, Jason Michael, with this amount he has spent in BIT. Imagine how much stock of crypto he still has. If he has the mind to use this amount of money to build this smart system. So let us close it on this compounding interest calculator. Whether you believe it or not, it is your personal problem between you and your mind. So it is you and your mind that has to fight the battle, and hopefully I wish you luck for you to win, so that you may be able to ever in your life have this type of possibility, even if it is not in this AAS business, but in any other venture you might go into. Technology is rapidly growing, and what we are seeing currently is the tip of the iceberg. This is the earliest stage. We haven't seen nothing yet. You may not know this because you're not doing research, you're not following up, you're not listening to tech news. But if you are, you would know that a lot of things that you think can happen will happen. In fact, somebody is already working on it. All right, so that is just about it, guys, on this compounding interest calculator. This is what we got with only $20 capital for one whole 12 months. You can do this for 6 months and get half of this money, or let's say even divide into 4, you get $100,000. That's a lot of money. $100,000 out of this with your 6 months compounding. Just do your own calculation. Just project what you want for yourself and see what you can realize. That's it, guys. Subscribe to this channel, click on the subscribe button, and subscribe to the Mentorship Planet TV channel, and let's get ready for AAS. Let's get ready for any other business that's going to be coming here after AAS. After we've gone for some months with AAS, and the sky is your beginning. The sky will be your beginning. I wish you good luck as we go into 2023. Right, from me to you, Ugu Osman Onyemechi, the face behind the Mentorship Planet TV. Let's go and dominate. Let's go and learn. Let's go and follow up. Let's go and focus. Let's go and fish out all the bad eggs in our life, all the distractions in our life, and dump them. Because with distractions, you can't make it in this space. Fish them out and dump them, so that you will be able to live out your dreams and make impact in this life. One of my greatest dreams, one of the things I call my ministry in life, is to make this money and spend it all helping people. And no matter how much the devil tries to stop me from making that as huge as I want it, they're not going to be able to win, because I have the weapons of mass destruction. Let me not mention them. These weapons are technological, knowledge-based, information-based, technology-based, personal resilience and other stuffs. So guys, subscribe to this channel, share this video, comment on this video. If there's a question you want to have, something you don't understand, just ask us. If there's a video you want us to make based on cryptocurrency, digital finance, just tell us about it, and we will make that video for your viewing pleasure. All right, see you next time until we come again.